I think the first, the middle, and the last is passion. And I'm grateful that early on in my life, I identified that sports is my passion, right?
Mhm.
Didn't know, what that was going to translate, into. I had an AAU tryout with the Atlanta Celtics in middle school. And when I walked into, it was a gym on Cleveland Avenue, multiple hoops. And when I walked in, so this was like the under 13 tryouts, walked in and saw some dudes that they were like 6'5", shooting at one court. And I knew, all right, that was a higher age tryout. So I'm going to go over here. They blew the whistle and everyone came together. And I said, okay, whatever aspirations that I had of playing professional ended on that day on Cleveland Avenue. So for me, I didn't know what my connection to sports was going to be, but I knew that I had a strong passion for that. And that's really has driven it for me. And so for me, the takeaway to that, to answer your question, is whether it's you're trying to be in sports or whatever it is, you need a passion for it, because just being smart isn't enough. It's too competitive. You're spending so much of your time and life into it that if you don't have a passion for it, at some point, whether there's going to be a ceiling on the money validation of things, or you have to have that intrinsic, I enjoy this work,
Mhm.
I feel like, to be great at it. And I think in a space like sports where a lot of people do love it, like, you really have to be passionate about it because it is competitive. People really do enjoy being in this space. So I say that's one thing. But then two, for me, is I think the other differentiator is sports really being that vehicle for higher purpose and connection. Like, I make no allusion to sports isn't curing cancer, right? Sports isn't, starting or stopping wars. Like, that's not what sports does, but there is something powerful about watching a game that can literally bring 70,000 people
Yeah.
together at once and have then millions of people, watching on television. So because of that, I'm very proud to be a part of an organization that recognizes the power of sport, but then uses it as a vehicle to make broader impact